Hello, hello, hello. Hello, everyone. This is Topsy Gifts, and I'm here in Ternopil, Ukraine. So, guys, hop in. Let's talk about something really controversial. Really important, even. Really important, all right? So, this is going to be liberating for those who want to hear the truth. Hello, Oluwafemi. Thank you for joining. God bless you. Please, as you come in, help me share the video. Share the video. Invite your friends. So I'm talking to both the married. Okay. Virtually, you're married. All right. So, but I believe the married are going to be blessed today. All right. Hello, sir. Raphael, thank you for joining. God bless you. Hudson, thank you for joining. God bless you. I think I saw other people there. My husband is watching. Clumsy Clement, thank you, sir, for joining. God bless you. Please help me share this video and invite your friends. Meanwhile, the song on the background is my song. So go on Google, type Topsy Gifts, and you're gonna see some of my songs on my YouTube channel, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I believe you're gonna be blessed. You're gonna see some of my songs I did video, and and all that. So today, oh, thank you so much, Hudson say God bless you. All right, so today we're talking about something really important, right? Really important. I wish that we'll have even more married people come and learn. Hello, Machiwe. Thank you for joining. God bless you, ma'am. Thank you for joining. God bless you. Please go ahead, share the video and invite your friends. Go ahead, share the video and invite your friends. I believe today is going to be really awesome. Today is going to be a blessing to as many as going to see this video, who are going to watch today, tomorrow, and whenever. So I titled this video Sexual and General Questions to Ask Your Spouse Before Marriage. Woo! Hello, Masera. Thank you for joining. God bless you. God bless you. Go ahead, share this video. Share the video and invite your friends. Share the video and invite your friends. Hello, Sally Sassy. Thank you for joining. God bless you. Go ahead, share the video. Share the video. Machi may say today na helele. Hello, sir. Haji, right? Mark Fells. Thank you for joining. I'm sorry if I don't pronounce that name well. Hello, Mabingpe. Thank you for joining. God bless you. Hello, Sir Emmanuel. Temitokwe, thank you for joining. Hello, Sir Peter. Thank you for joining. Crime Prophet. Thank you, sir, for joining. God bless you. Please go ahead, share the video. Oh, I can see Machimi had already shared. Oh, God bless you, ma. Thank you so much. All right. So share, guys. Share, guys. I'm sure that these kind of topics are not something people actually discuss, especially in our churches when we have seminars for the single, and those who are looking for a spouse. They don't discuss something like this at all because it doesn't look right? Hello, Sauchi Chukwu, thank you for joining. God bless you. Machiwe say it must be interactive. Hot topic. Who does it? Yeah, it really has to be interactive because I have to really plain. Please, I want to be plain. I want to be blunt. Should I go blunt? Hello, Uche Nkem Okoria. Thank you for joining. God bless you. Hello, Andre. Thank you for joining. God bless you. So share the video and invite as many as possible. Let's keep liberating minds. Hello, Pastor Niran. Thank you for joining. God bless you, sir. Let me share the video and invite your friends. Oh, Crime Prophet is saying, hello, how you doing? Crime Prophet. and greet everybody and your platform. Thank you so much, sir. God bless you. Villa Missy, thank you for watching. God bless you. Please go ahead, share the video. Let us continue speaking the truth and liberating hearts. Okay, I know this thing I'm gonna say today. They are not common. They are not common. It's like crazy. How can there are some things you shouldn't ask people, right? When you're cutting, when you're dating them, you know, there's this mindset, there's this idea that they put in our heads, you know, when we're growing up, and they tell you, okay, you ask the guy his likes and dislikes, you know, you just keep it that in that point, keep it in that area, that angle. Don't go far. But the don't go far had really caused problems. Okay, people have hidden things that, you know, eventually when it was reviewed in the marriage, and everybody's like, no, I can't go, I can't do this, I'm getting off. And you see people 1 month of getting married, they are off. 2 weeks, 3 weeks, married couples. I'm saying, I need a divorce. No, I need a divorce. Why didn't you tell me this? No, why didn't you tell me this? No, I was going to tell you. No, I was afraid if I had told you, you know, you were going to leave me, and I didn't want to lose you. But you're losing the person right away, right? So share the video. You're going to hear the sexual questions you need to ask your spouse before you say, yes, I do, because it's going to save you a lot of trouble in the future. It's going to save you a lot in the future. So I'm seeing Sir OJ, thank you for joining. Matching will say it's important, but we shy away from it. That's the truth. Please be blunt and speak the truth. Thank you, Ma. At least I got a backup. Somebody is tapping me at the back. Thank you. God bless you, Ma. Hello, Tokbeto Sin. Thank you for joining. Emmanuel, thank you for joining. Adebanjo, thank you for joining. So go ahead, share this video. I'm sure you're going to liberate as many as possible. Those who are yet to get married, those who are just about to say, maybe it's next week that is the wedding, and they just got to watch the video and they're like, what? Wait, let me go ask these questions. And wow, it turned out to be that, well, what they didn't know was, you know, fishing. And instead of having to have a future heartbreak and pain and all that, they get off now, because now is time. They said a broken relationship, right? It's better than a broken marriage, right? Hello, my darling Madu. Thank you for joining. God bless you. You say, well done. You topic now. Wow, your topic now. Wow. So, Suleiman, thank you for joining. Suleiman, Abayomi, thank you for joining. Please share. So, sexual question to ask your spouse before marriage. Sexual question to ask your spouse to be before marriage. So, these things are not discussed in our religious homes, in our religious, you know, places. All right, because people are trying to be careful, careful. You know, so they can look holy, they can look reserved, they can look responsible, you know, all that. But in a way of trying to look holy, all that, you get yourself in trouble. Hello, Stella. Thank you for joining. My God bless you. Okay, Stanley and Ivan from Nigeria saying hello to you, Topsy. Oh, thank you so much, guys. God bless you. Anthony, thank you for joining. Hello, Sir Sylvester. Thank you for joining. So, should we hit? Let's go. All right. So, so let me hit you with one of the big questions, and that you need to ask a man. If you are a woman, if you're a lady, one of the questions that you should ask your spouse to be, that man, that guy you love, that guy you're going crazy for, the person you're going to say till death us do part, right? One of the questions you should ask him is, should I hit? Do you have an erectile problem, man? Yeah, so please, let's not dodge. So while you are dating, while you're in courtship, you know, while you're trying to get to know yourselves and trying to relate, you know, trying to see who who this person, this man is, what are his likes, his dislikes, is it the kind of person I would love to spend the rest of my life with? My sister, my sweetheart, please don't forget this part. Ask him this blunt question. It looks blunt, but it's for real, it's true. All right, because there's a lot of hypocrites. There's hypocrisy. It's just too much in marriage these days, and it's breaking up homes. Okay, in relationship as well. Okay, so ask your husband to be, do you have an erection problem? Somebody will say this girl has gone nuts. And this guy's gone crazy. How can you ask a man that kind of question? Ooh, my sister, it's for real. Oh, it's for real. Ask him, my sweetheart, do you have an erection problem? Yeah. You know why I ask? Because a lot of men have erection problems. But you know what? They keep hiding it. They keep hiding it until that ring enters your hand and you say, until death do us part. Congratulations, happy married life. And welcome to reality.com.org. And you get to know that this man has an erection problem. Woo! Woo, woo, woo. Where are you going to start from? And this is a marriage that's supposed to last forever. Like, if you guys are going to... Cry Prophet said, I knew you were going there. Thank you. Okay, you're a prophet, so you know. Okay, you know what? A lot of men are trying to shy away from this part, okay? And then thereby marrying this woman and putting her into this kind of emotional problem. For God's sake, how is she going to explain it? How is she going to, where is she starting from? Where is she going? What is she going to do? This is a marriage that is supposed to last forever, like forever, ever, guys. And the woman is just stuck. Where is she going to start from? Ask the man, as blunt as the question, ask him, does he have an erection problem? And if he tells you, no, I don't have an erection problem, and he's trying to get upset, you're like, no, we are adults. Hello, we are adults. We're not supposed to be, I'm of age to get married and to be called a married woman, and you of age to be called a married. So why should I be ashamed asking you this question? It's not something that it's out of, it's something really important. I mean, you are the person I'm going to spend the rest of my life with. So why won't I ask you, do you have an erection problem? And what, woman? Don't don't stop at asking him if he has an erection problem and he tells you, I don't have. Don't stop at that. Okay, I'm going to tell you some tricks how you're going to know if the man has an erection problem, even if he says he doesn't have an erection problem. How you're going to get out, how you're going to get to know. Okay, so it's so important. Machin will say African culture. I want to read that comment. She said, African culture does not support such questions. Oh, yes, that is true. That is the reason marriages encounter sexual problems and end up traumatized. That is so true. So true, ma. God bless you. People try to shy away from reality. Great Prophet, you're making my day today. I say, okay, women should also ask questions. Men cannot ask questions. Sure, I'm going to tell you the questions that a man should ask his woman to be, his wife to be. Wait, I'm going to tell you those questions you should ask. Pastor Raphael just dropped the bomb. I want to read that bomb. Okay, he said, how about the man that rocks solid, whose problem is too much erection, and the woman complains that it's too much for her? All right, okay. I think it's even better having too much erection problem than not having at all. If you don't have at all, it's the biggest problem, because if you have too much erectile problem or erection problem, okay, balance equation. Okay, if you have too much erection problem, right? it can be handled. It can be handled. You know how to handle yourself. If you are so buoyant such that you don't want your wife to work, and your work is such that you have time to yourself, you have fun, you enjoy your wife, enjoy your spouse. I mean, my body is yours and yours is mine. I can't deny you, right? So go ahead, let's have the fun, okay? All right, as long as we are still carrying on our purpose, we're still fulfilling purpose on earth, it is better than the one who does not even have an erection, and that doesn't even have an erection. Hello, sir. Sunday, thank you so much for joining. God bless you. So, woman, please, 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 sweetheart, ask your husband to be, sir. I'm so sorry. I don't know if you would like what I'm going to tell you right now, but it's so important because we have to be truthful to each other. We had to be open to each other. Of course, even though we're not married yet, we are just about to say yes. We're just about to tie the knots. So so I want you to be as truthful as possible. Okay. Pastor Raphael is saying the babe does not like it. What will she do? Okay. Anyway, the man can be talked to. All right. The woman can make him understand that sex is not food. Okay. And and you guys get to an agreement, reach a compromise where he will understand. He will begin to learn self-discipline and self-control, such that it's to his own benefit as well, right? So it's not that you have too much erection and you just, so if not, you just be having sex and not be able to do anything at all right? So it's really workable, right? It's really, really workable when the two parties understand that it's not all about sex, okay? Because if it's too much, if you cannot control it, then it's like you telling me that you married me or because you want to have sex with me, okay? So you don't want to make the woman start feeling that way, right? So Satokpa is saying there is nothing like too much erection problem, okay? I think he's responding to Pastor Raphael. Okay, I don't know that. I am not a man. You must test your drive prior to marriage. Oh boy. Somebody is saying Sir OJ is saying you must test your drive prior to marriage to ascertain their ability to perform. Simple. Okay, don't go there, sir. Okay, I'm not talking about physical contact, like having sex with your partner before marriage. That's not the test I'm talking about. I'm not saying go have sex with this person to know if they can perform sexually before you get married, or else you end up texting, because if you test this one you find complaint, you test another one, you keep testing. Women become testing objects, and it's not nice, okay? Because it will not help you eventually. So the testing in that aspect, in that way, it's not what I'm talking about. It's not the right thing to do. All right, so I'm going to share with you a way that you can test your spouse to know if he has an erectile problem. Okay, so ask the man, do you have an erection problem? And if he says, no, sweetheart, I'm okay, I didn't have an erection problem, you know what? He said, okay, no problem. I just want to know, it's okay. And you know what you're going to do, sweetheart? Make sure that you set him up, okay? Not like set up, that kind of thing. I'm talking to the ladies now. So, book for, let's say an outing, a conversation time that you have to go out with your man, maybe an eatery, maybe a park, set up a day, go to a park or an eatery or wherever that you have something to discuss, and get intimate, sweetheart. Get intimate. Start talking to him Ask him about his past sexual lives, and his ex and all that, if he ever had one. And then while you are getting intimate, talking about those things, normally human body, you're supposed to react. Not that kind of reaction now, hey, that happen in human body when you're talking about sex and you're not married and the person you love is in front of you. There's some, this chemical reaction, biological reaction, chemical reaction, that goes on inside your head, your mind, everything is working. And then while it's working, sweetheart, try to watch his body movements. Try to watch his body movement and see what is going on, see what is happening. Because you know why? Some men know they move. So while you are getting that intimate, some of them, nothing is moving. They are nothing is moving. Something that is supposed to arouse a normal human being, nothing is working. And if that one did not work, okay, take him, okay, while you guys are strolling, maybe after the gist and all that, try to hold his hand in public. Try to, hold his hand in public and see the way he reacts to it. And see what, you get from it, okay? So, some of those things are tests to see if, and as you are holding his hand, try to look, try to look if something is happening, because, you know what, he's going to keep hiding it from you. You know what? He doesn't want to lose you, but he wants to tie you down, right? And put you into emotional problem tomorrow when he says, yes, I do. And then when you get into the marriage, you're going to see that problem, and he will tell you that, but we are Christians, so the Bible does not support divorce. Sister, you don't enter one chance, so you have entered one chance. Welcome to reality.com.org. And you then start feeling like, oh, it's true, I'm not supposed to have divorce. And that's how you're going to live with it. You're going to live with the man who does not have erection. Where are you going to start from? If your marriage is supposed to last for 50 years, 100 years, are you going to live with a man who does not have erection for the next 100 years of your life, for the next 50 years of your life, for the next 70 years of your life? What are you, for God's sake, going to do about it? So isn't it better that the problem is solved now that we have not tied the knot, that when we now tie the knot, I then get to know that you lied to me? So, Pastor Raphael said, that's the point. She will ask you, I beg go, Joe, you want kill me now, food now, so not be food though. So it's so important. You know what? Our pastors, religious people, they just tell you, don't even visit the brother. Don't visit you. The both of you should not visit each other. If you're courting, if you're dating, make sure you see yourself in church. Really? Okay, no problem. They are the ones to pray for you when the problem will start. When your marriage start having problems, they are the ones to come and prophesy, to come and pray. But they are the ones who gave you wrong advice that got into where you are. So it's a big problem. And remember, you are the one who is going to spend the rest of your life with this partner. Don't allow anybody to tell you things that will lead you into darkness, will lead you into doom. Tomorrow they are enjoying their marriage and you are there crying, you are there wishing, you're there, oh God, what did I do to deserve this? I kept myself all the years and now this is what I got. But you didn't make research. You did not ask important questions. All you ask is that, what is your best food? What are your best spots? What do you like to do? What do you not like to do? Are those questions good? Yes, they are very good, but not as important as some of those questions that had to do with intimacy, that had to do with you, me. All right, so ask the man, do you have an erection problem? And if he tries to dodge away from it, please don't give up. Don't give up. Make sure he answers that question. And if he does answer and say, no, I don't have an erection problem, look for tactics in order for you to detect that he actually does not have an erection problem. I mean tactics, not sexual tactics. Don't go and say, bros, let's do so that I will be sure that you don't have an erection problem. No, okay? Because some people can, go that far. No, I'm not saying you should go that far, right? So Satokwa is saying that's a situation when the woman is not sexually active which is a big problem on its own. Yeah, so some women are actually not sexually active, but there are ways that you can solve that problem as well, because it's not as worse as a man who does not have who has erection problem, who does not have erection. So if woman is not sexually active, there are a lot of ways you can put her through it. You can walk her into it. It could be that she got it via her place, as in where she's coming from, her home, all the things she went through as a child, all the things she went through, in her home, and all that psychologically cued her emotions about humans, about sex, about all that. So you need to work out these things. You need to be sure of who you're getting married to, mental wise, psychological wise, and active wise, but don't do. I mean, don't go and do tests. That's what I'm saying. Don't go and do tests. So, it's really, really important, because you know what? It's really, really killing homes today. So sexual questions you should ask. Woman, don't forget to ask him that question. So now, back to the woman. So back to the woman. Don't forget what I say. It is very important. So monitor his body movements when you're talking about intimate, talks, when you're talking about intimate stuffs. Don't forget to, get those stuffs from him. So now, the man, if you are the guy you want to get married to a woman, don't think that it's just the men who have problems. So when it comes to sex, no, even the women also have. All right. So now, ask the woman, have you had sex before? I know it should be both party. Woman, also ask your man, have you had sex before, and all that, all right? So ask your woman, have you had sex before? Okay, yeah. And then, okay, have you been raped before? Have you been raped before? That is another bomb there. You know why? Because some women are suffering psychologically because of what they went through in life growing up as a child, and you know what, they've not been able to tell anybody. They are keeping the secret to themselves, and it's killing them. And they're about to get married to a man. They haven't told the man that they've been raped before, and they've not dealt with the problem psychologically, and they're about to get into a home. Believe me, such woman can stab you to death. Because if you want to force her into having sex when she doesn't want to have it, it's reminding her of the rape that she went through when she was growing up, that she went through when she was a single lady. So that action she never took while she was a single lady, she will assume that you are the rapist, and she would want to take it on you. That's how some people kill their husbands, and the moment the whole thing is on, they just wake up like, I didn't mean to kill him. Oh my God, it's a mistake. I didn't know what came over me. You don't know what happened. Some of them have been raped. And they've not dealt with it psychologically, and it's haunting them. It's killing them inside. So get to ask your spouse to be, have you been raped before? If the person has been raped before, get to know what were the things, what happened afterwards, after that event, what exactly happened. Were you taken to a psychologist? How were you able to handle the situation? How were you able to treat it? Get to ask them those questions, because as little as it sounds, it is really important to you and to your unborn children. Because really, when that woman also have children, she will not understand how to take care. Some of them, if they're not psychologically sound, they can really, really harm the children because of that emotion. Some men also had gone through rape. Some men had gone through rape and molestations, and they are battling it. I know of a young man right now as I speak to you. He is battling with the sex molestation he had when he was a boy, when he was a teenager. And really, it's affecting him. When you engage this young man into a discussion, sometimes you don't get him, most times 100%. Sometimes when you're talking to him, he is lost in thought. You're like, hey, he's like, oh, sorry. He is not in the here and now. You know what? He's thinking about a lot of things. Some of them are that sexual stuff that he went through as a child. You know, sometimes he just stays and start crying. I mean, a young guy, he just start crying. You'll be like, are you okay? What's the problem? You're like, no, nothing. He cleans his eyes and he's dying in silence. And if it doesn't work on his mind, he's going to continue. He's going to want to do a revenge on other people's children, on other people. So if he's not careful, he then gets into marriage. He's going to do the same to his children unknowingly, because it's psychology. He has not dealt with it yet. So please get to ask your wife to be, have you been raped before? Have you had sex before? Okay, so what were the things, what happened afterwards? How were you able to solve it? How were you able to resolve it? Get them into some discussions that could prove to you that they have dealt with the psychological part of the effect of what they went through. That alone can give you a stand to say, okay, I know who I'm getting married to. Don't say, no, I can change the person. No, the person is not behaving well. Nah. You know, when we finish getting married, I will change the person. Is a lie. You can't. It does not work like a magic. It's something that works in process. It takes time to do. It takes the woman's determination and the man's determination to let go completely. So a lot of talks, a lot of psychological examinations need to go through her mind, his mind, before those things are being served. So don't overlook it, because a lot of people are suffering what they did. Some of the questions they never asked yesterday, they are suffering it today, and they are wishing that, oh, I wish I had asked those questions. I wish I've come to know. I wish I knew those stuffs yesterday. I would have saved my life. I would have saved myself from this emotional trauma that I'm going through today. So men, don't shy away about most important. It's as important as you, as the air you breathe. Okay. So because this is the person you're going to live with the rest of your life. Okay, so don't shy away from such important questions. So get to know that's for the woman, the man getting to ask the woman about it. So now, I mean, our topic today is what? Sexual and general questions. So one of the general questions you should ask your spouse, it's, would you love to have a biological children or child? So this one is a general question. It has to do with the both party. Now get to know if your spouse would want to have a child of his own, of her own, and if yes, when? When would you love to have it? You know why? Because some men they don't want to have children. Some women don't want to have children. So you didn't know, love carried the whole thing. Love is blind, eh? She's too pretty, so it's escaped your mind to ask those questions. She does not want to have a child. She's busy working on her shape, her physiques, her career. She does not have time to babysit, to have children. She does not have time to be pregnant. She's seeing it as work. It's too heavy. It's too risky. According to her, she doesn't want to have her own biological children. She just wants to adopt children and live with that. And you did not discuss it though while you were courting, while you were dating. You did not say anything about it. And now, since you did not ask, she assumed that you are a man. You are an intelligent man. You are an enlightened man. So you should know. You should know that if a woman does not want to have a child, so what do you guys do? Just go to motherless homes, adopt a child, live with it, So some men don't get to ask if their wife to be, if they would like to have their own children, and they just assume that, as a woman, she would love to hold her own baby. She would like to be a mother. Not all women love to be mothers. Not all men would love to be fathers. As in fathers, what I mean, having their own biological children, not all of them. Okay, so some of the reasons why men would not want their wives to have children. Have you seen scenarios where men do not want their wives to have children? Do you know some of the reasons why some men don't want their wives to have children? Some of the men are not ready financially to take care of those children. They don't want extra financial load. So they feel like, no, taking care of me and yourself is already too much for me. So I am comfortable with taking care of you. Tell me anything you want, I get it for you, but I don't want the problem of children. It is too much. Having to take care of a child is expensive, so I don't have the time and I don't have the finance to do that. So some men don't want it at all. They don't want the responsibility that comes with having a child, having children. And you as a woman, you never got to discuss about it. You didn't know. You thought, okay, every man would want to have a child of his own. It's pride. It's a thing of pride for a man to see his own baby. Not all men, sweetheart. No matter how the man looks, how intelligent he is, not all men would want to have their own children. They would just want to have a simple life, have fun with their wives, and they die and they go. They don't want anything to do with children. All right, so get to ask them, do you want a child? Would you love to have your own biological children? If yes, when would you want us to have such children? When would you want us to have children? Okay, so one of the reasons again why men do not want their wives to have children is because they feel like if the woman start having children, she gets old on time. The physics that they saw before they said I want to marry you will start fading away. They will start fading out. Okay, they are no longer that sweet sexy 16, sweet sexy lady. They are now baby mothers. Their boobs are now having stretch marks. Their buttocks are now having stretch marks. Their tummy is now having stretch marks. And some women go through CS before they give birth. So you have to be cut before your baby will come out. So all of those scars, the man does not want it. He wants that clean, sweet, sexy body that he's seen. And he wants it for the rest of his life. He does not want any scratch on that body. So you see, such reasons they will say, no, I don't want you, sweetheart, I just love you the way you are. No, I don't want you to spoil your shape. Just be like this. And the woman is like, oh my God. And she's trying to talk the man into having a child, trying to see reasons, trying to make the man see reasons why she would want to have her own children. And the man is not seeing it. Why? It's now a problem. So every day you guys are having arguments, you guys are quarreling, you guys are not in good terms, not a happy home anymore. Why? Because you never got to talk about it. It was not a topic to talk about, right? Yeah, so you were always catching fun, going to all the eateries in the world, flying from one country to another while you were dating, having fun. Now reality sets in when you say, yes, I do. And now getting to know that he does not want children and you want children. Now it's a problem. And you're just saying, I want a divorce. You see? So some of these reasons are really breaking homes and breaking hearts. Okay? So, and the man did not tell her. And she did not remember to ask, or she did not bother to ask as well. So now she's been heartbroken because she had said no to lots and lots of spouses that came her way, and she said, no, I'm comfortable with my man. I love him. I'm going to die for him. I can do without him. I can live my life without him. Oh my God. And now it's reality.com, because the same man you say, he's my this, he's my that, he's my heaven and earth, blah, 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 does not want children. So you're feeling awkward. You're feeling it does not make sense. You want your own children. So you go to a court and say, I want a divorce. And you know what? Some of the painful part of these things is that some of the men, even while in the marriage, they still don't get to tell their wives, that they don't want children. They keep you 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, 10 years. And the woman is doing everything possible to have a child. She didn't know that it's the man. The man didn't know what to have a child. So, so men hide it, okay? So they either put some drugs into the woman's drink before they have sex with her, that drug will prevent pregnancy, and she does not even know that the man keeps putting drugs inside her drinks while before they have sex. Says that, let us have a drink, and she does not know. So, and she's trying everything possible to have pregnant. She didn't know that this man is the man doing the whole work on the ground, making sure that she does not get pregnant. So the man goes to, pharmacies, get the drugs that are needed for you not to, get pregnant, and he keep preventing the woman from not getting pregnant until one day she flares up and say, no, let's go to the doctor. I want to check myself, and I want to check you because. And then the man was like, what happened, sweetheart? We don't have a problem. He's like, no, I've been trying to have children all this while, but it's not working. And the man was like, oh, sorry, I'm really sorry, but I don't want a child. And wow, heaven made loose. That's when she gets to know reality. Now it is 10 years already gone, 15 years is gone, 5 years is gone, 8 years is gone, and she never got to know, she never even knew that you didn't want a child. And now she wants a divorce. Oh my God, who is she gonna tell this story? Where is she gonna start from? Okay, so get to ask your spouse such questions. Oh, no, religious people, they won't tell us this kind of thing. I remember how I attended lots and lot of relationship talk shows in my church back then in Nigeria. But these questions, you don't get to hear them. You don't get to hear preachers talk about it for you to ask your spouse to be. A woman asks your husband, they lie. They just tell you spiritual things. They tell you what to do, what not to do. Some things they say is right. Get to ask them, but the most important, you're supposed to know. You're supposed to know. All right? So let wisdom, let knowledge be lit out there. Let it be sent out, and let people start, having knowledge, start thinking, start be saved. Let them be saved, because these things, we really need to talk about it, all right? So, woman, get to ask your husband, and husband, please ask your wife to be all of these questions. And now, coming to when do you want to have a child? That's another problem. When do you want to have a child? It's not a problem. You know why? Because the woman has the woman's time, according to medical people, right? According to doctors and all that, it's shorter when it comes to having children than that of a man. A man of 60 years can still have a child, but a woman of 60 years, it takes only miracle for her to have a child, right? So when do you want to have a child is important, so that the man don't keep you and say, okay, I will start having children after 20 years of our marriage, and you are 28. I mean, you're 30 years plus 20 years, that will be 50 years. Can you still have children? So do you want to have children? When do you want to have the children? It's really, really important. So ask the man, ask the woman, when do you want to have children? So if the woman says, okay, sweetheart, I would like to have a child after 3 years of our marriage, after 5 years of our marriage, after 10 years of our marriage. Oh, sweetheart, I would like to. The man says, oh, sweetheart, I would like to have a child. I would like to start having children after 8 years of our marriage, after 5 years, after 4 years. Is it okay by you? Come to agreements. Make sure you guys are in the same page. You guys are on the same page, all right? So when that understanding is stable, you guys understand yourself and you guys agree, then you know that you're working together. Then you know that, okay, we have an agreement here, all right? So you are sure of what you're going into. So you are sure because you accepted it, you agreed to it, okay? So it's not something that will take you unaware. The man did not tell you that I'm going to have children, but not now. I mean, after 10 years, after 10 years we'll have children. After 10 years we'll have children. No, right now, I just want to have fun. I just want to enjoy my youthful life. I'm still young. You're a young girl. I will go start But you didn't tell her, right? You didn't tell her you were going to start having children after 10 years. You didn't tell her, but you guys already wedded, and she does not want to have, and there are problems, there are complications, a lot that had to do with a woman having children at late age, okay? You know, the child also have problems. The child most times is not a very strong child because the energy isn't there. All the things that are supposed to make the child agile is no longer there, right? Because the woman is fading, because she's losing blood every month. Okay, as she's losing blood every month, she's getting older. And there are situations whereby some of them will not be able to push because they don't have the energy to do that any longer because of age. Okay, so it's not that you are the man, you sit there and you say, oh, I'm still young, sweetheart, let's have fun. But you are endangering her life and that of your unborn child as well if you get to have children at late age. So make sure that she agrees and you agree before you tie the knot, sweetheart. So, my dear, don't allow anybody to, use religion to blind your eyes, to ask questions that will help you, that will save your marriage, that will save your life, that will save you, okay? So ask vital questions. Get to know, be sure, who you are about to tie the knot with, because you are going to live with this person for the rest of your lives. So you're going to live with this woman, with this man for the rest of your life. So don't joke about it. Don't joke about it. So go to internet. You're going to see it is called biological clock divorce. There's a high rate. There's a high rate. There's an increase of biological clock divorce because people are divorcing these days because of this problem. Because of this problem of having their biological children and not being told and not being discussed. Okay, I read a story of a woman on the internet, and she was already 44 years old. 44 years old. And she got married to the man when she was 21. She got married to this man when she was 21 years old. At 44 years old, she got to know that the man does not want to have his own biological children. And she was heartbroken. She was heartbroken. She wanted to go mad. Okay, so get to know. And she was weeping and writing and saying she wished she had asked this question. She wished she had sat the man down to ask him this question and get answers before saying yes. So while they were having fun and all that, imagine a woman, most times in Africa it's the reverse. It's the reverse that is the case, right? So the woman is always under the pressure from the in-laws, give us a child. But here the man is so relaxed. The man is so relaxed. Nothing is happening. He's just buying all the cars, all the clothes, taking you from one country to another, making you feel relaxed, making you feel happy, just to remove that idea of having your own children. He does not want it. So instead of you to start thinking of having your own children, he takes you around the world and keep making sure that you don't have to remind yourself that you will be a mother. Okay, so, and at the end of the day, after 10 years down the line, you get to know that the man does not want his own biological children, and you are like, God, oh my God, you get into a fight and all that. Now, what you would have prevented 10 years ago is just happening now, because at the end of the day, you get a divorce, you leave the marriage, okay? But that wasn't what you were envisaging. That was not what you were thinking when you were getting to the marriage. You think you're going to have a man and a child or children and spend the rest of your life with him and with your children, right? But you didn't get to ask this question. So eventually it took you unaware, and this is where you landed yourself. So get to ask him, get to know, get to ask her, get to know as well before you say, yes, I do. So now, number 3. Okay, so we've talked about have you been raped before, sex and all that. Now we're talking about Aha, when it comes to sex. Yeah. So one of the vital questions you should ask your spouse, like this had to apply to both man, okay, no, no, woman, okay, yeah, of course, both man and woman. And that is what we talked about, that was few weeks ago, I think, or so. That was anal sex we talked about. Anal sex. Yeah, some husbands want to have anal sex with their spouse. Yes. So, sweetheart, as the man, assuming we are married today, would you love to have anal sex? Okay, so just before you land there, okay, just before you even move to that point, ask the man, have you had sex before? If he says yes, he had ever had sex before, ask him, what area or what what part of the body or what type of sex do you enjoy? Do you enjoy oral sex, anal sex, whatever sex, and all that, right? So get to know. Assuming that we are married today, are we going to have anal sex? Would you want us to have anal sex? And listen to him tell you. You know why? Because some husbands would want to force their wives to have anal sex. Yes, they want to force their wives to have anal sex, and they don't even understand the dangers that comes with anal sex. And they tell you, the Bible says, your body is my body. The woman should submit, and submission means submitting your body. Okay, it's written in the it's, I think it's Sons of Solomon, right? Okay, so give you your breast, her breasts, everything is yours and all that. Yeah, so I can do what I want with any part of your body. You are mine, I am yours. So let's have anal sex. And the woman is like, no, sorry, I can't have anal sex with you. Okay, welcome to reality.com. And it becomes a problem. It becomes a big problem. So I was discussing with my husband say it takes only a man who does not have common sense or who does not have understanding to tell his wife that he wants to have an anal sex with him and with her. And I said to you, and I told him, I said, sweetheart, it's happening. It is happening. Some men would tell their wives that they want to have anal sex with them. All right, and some flimsy excuses that they give for having anal sex with this woman, that for wanting to have anal sex with her, is that she has given birth to 3, 4, 5 children, and her vagina is now wide, so there's no much fun. I don't enjoy having sex with you anymore. So I want us to have anal sex. Just it's just like the vagina, just like the same thing, because the anus is tight, so I get to still have the pleasure. I don't want to cheat on you, so that's why I want to advise you, let's go into anal sex. Really? And woman say, I'm sorry, I can't. And you're saying you it means you're not respecting me. I'm not the man of this house. I'm the man of this house. And the woman say, excuse me, I am a human being and I have rights. I choose the part of my body that you penetrate, and anal is not part of it. I'm sorry, if you don't want to have vagina sex, forget it. That is it. And the man wants to put up with it for 1 month, 2 months. It's like it's not working. The man is saying, I want a divorce because you are already too old for me, or your vagina is too wide for me. Excuse me, when you met, I was the vagina like that. Okay, the children came, 5 children came. How did it come about? Was it not you who made it like that? So why are you complaining? So woman, get to ask the man. Get to ask him, if you've had sex before, would you want to have anal sex? Assuming we are couples now, assuming we are married now, would you want to have anal sex with me? If the man says yes, my sister, try to talk, don't run away immediately, all right? So try to understand where he's heading to, and his understanding about anal sex and why he would want you to have anal sex with him and all that. If you cannot reach any agreement, sister, run for your life, because there's a lot of danger that comes with anal sex, because doctors will tell you anal sex is a no. Anal sex is a no thing when it comes to humans, because that was not the form of creation. God never created the anus for sex. Okay, because oh my God, the diseases I can't even mention. I'm not a doctor, but I had a doctor talk to us. That was a few weeks ago. She talked about anal sex, and it was terrible. It was really, really terrible for both parties. So if you think you're a man and you want to have fun, and anal is, it's something to have fun with, is a lie. You also, as a man, you are in danger. Okay, having anal sex is not it at all. So please ask your husband to be, assuming we are married now, would you want to have such kind of sex life? Would you want to go into such kind of sexual life? So get to know the truth. When you know this truth, it will set you free. Oh my God, I have lots and lots of comments. Oh wow. So I'll just read your comments very soon, because I have one more point. I have one more point, and we will continue tomorrow. What's the time? Okay, it's less than an hour I've started. So, okay, one other question you should ask your spouse is, well, some people will say that question is not really a problem. It's not really a big deal. You can do with it. You can do away with it. You can do without it. You can just look over it and try to see if you can forget about it and all that. And that question is, do you snore? Some women cannot put up with men that snore. So some women, they can't stand it. They can't stand it, okay? They can't stand men who snore, as well as the man cannot stand a woman who snores. So try to ask your spouse to be, do you snore? Okay, if the person is your friend, the person should be able to tell you the truth. If I'm a woman who snores, you're my friend and we're dating, why would I tell you? Yes, I do. I'm sorry, I do, but I can't control it. I don't know how it works. I don't know what I should do about it. Okay, so but that's how. That's what I've seen. That's what my parents or my friends or whoever sleeps around me tell me, that I snore and I don't even know I do. It just comes naturally, or it just comes like that. So now you've known the truth. Okay, you've known the truth. So what are you gonna do about it? Can you take it? Can you keep up with it? Because I've seen women, of course it's a movie. Some women, when their husband is snoring, oh my God, they carry the pillow, put in their ears, and like, God, you make life miserable for me whenever you snore. Oh God, I feel like dying. Oh, there's some women who even tell their husbands, wait, let me be the first to sleep. When I'm deep in sleep, then you can sleep, because I don't want to hear a snore, because if I come in and hear your snore, I won't be able to sleep. I won't be able to sleep, and that's terrible. Okay, so try to ask him, and do you snore? Okay, if he does, if she does, can you put up with it? If you can, fine. If you cannot, okay, then try to reach a bridge. Try to read a bridge. So let me read your comment. I saw lots and lots of comments. Oh my God. Oh my. Okay, so where did I stop? I was reading some awesome comments when we were having. Okay. Sarafe say I've been through a lot too. Okay. Please share your testimonies with me. I will sure be glad to learn. You just cannot imagine what is going on in relationship, in marriages. It's crazy. It's like super crazy. A lot of people would not want to tell you the truth. They keep hiding this truth, and the truth will end up, coming out tomorrow, and it's gonna be like a bomb. And when it hits, you, if you cannot take it, you then become depressed. Your home, your marriage become a painful one. Your home becomes terrible. You are just feeling so crazy. You're wishing you waited. That's why some pastors, some relationship teachers, pastors will tell you that men and women, when they want to get married, they're like, oh, I can't wait, I can't wait, I can't wait. Oh my God, I can't wait. And just like they can't wait. Before you know it, it's like, I wish I had waited. Oh my God, I wish I had waited. Because if I had waited, I would have seen even much more, that I would have taken a stand to say yes or no. So that's it. So people are carried away with this in love mentality, or in love wave, that blows your heart and your head when you see the one you love. You're like, oh my God, I just wish I could say, get a pastor right away, and we just tie the knot and we get ahead to have as much fun as possible. But it's not possible, because we had to go through some procedures, right? So I think my husband is saying, Mr. OJ, no test driving. Oh, you cannot get accident. You don't have driving license yet. Okay, that's true. Yeah. Stick to go up. Machinwe is saying up, Abby. That's true. Correct one chance. Somebody saying, Sterling saying, correct one chance. Yeah, because when you get into the marriage and you see that, oh boy, this has always been a lie. This man has been lying to me, or this woman has been lying to you. Welcome, because you've entered one chance already. And the one chance has taken you to their domain. And all you have to do is to cooperate with them. So, as I say, Miss Chinwe, if the stick does not go up, something is wrong somewhere. Okay, that's for men who have erection problem. So, is it right? Chikwele is saying such encounter does not embarrass people. Okay, it does embarrass people, right? So it's really important. Okay, Sarah Raphael is saying I think he's trying to matching where it's like, what? Okay, question. He has a question. He said, what if at the point of the sister trying to find out if he has erection problem, the result comes positive, and bro, response as sex happens. Okay, so Sir Raphael, what I said make sure it has to be an eatery. Go to an eatery or go to parks. Make sure it's you ask him that question in an open environment, in places where you can get him into intimate talk. It's not place that something like that can happen, like sex can happen publicly, but where you have to get that intimate and he can't do nothing, because it's not possible. He just brings out his thing and starts having sex with you right there in public, right? So make sure it's a public environment where it's not possible for you guys to have sex there. So get him into talking about intimate talks, get him emotional, and try to monitor his body movements and see if he's responding as a man. So if he's not responding, that is question number one for you. Have it in your mind that something is wrong with this guy. And then after that discussion, just as you're stepping out of that environment, try to hold his hand in public and try to work, while you guys are talking. So while you hold his hand and start talking with him, you see his reactions. His reactions will tell you if he is having an erection problem. Okay, so please don't do it in the one-on-one thing that of course, sex is going to happen. I know they will. Okay, so Evangelist Philo is saying, if you love a man and he does not have erection, I advise that if he is a good man, go ahead and marry him. There are ways he can satisfy you for children. Aha. Okay, so... Okay, so thank you so much for your advice. But what I'm saying is, I'm happy because you are saying this before the marriage. You say go ahead and marry him, okay? Because it's happening before the marriage. It's not after the marriage. What I'm talking about here, it's before the marriage, which is very important. So get to know this aspect. So if he's having this erection problem, ask him if he has that erection problem. If he says yes, the question is, can you put up with it? Can you live with it for the rest of your life? I mean, you guys are going to stay 50 years, 80 years, 25 years, 20 years. I don't know, as long as God will keep that marriage or keep you guys going for the rest of your life. Are you going to put up with it? Can you take it? If you can, why not? Why? Beautiful. Why not? But if you can't, because some men will not tell you that they have this problem, and some women, because they didn't ask, the man will not open up to say it. And this woman maybe was feeling shy to ask, and she got into the relationship or the marriage, and she sees the bomb, and she's crazy. She's crazy about it. And you're like, okay, because she sings in choir or she's a religious woman, she's so holy and she's all that, she will not cheat on me because I have an erection problem. It's a lie. Some women will do it. They'll go look for sugar sons out there. If you have too much money to supply them, they're going to keep up with your money and be cheating on you outside. But are they happy? That is not marriage. That's not happiness. They are living in emotional pain. But in order for them to satisfy that vacuum, they go out to look for someone to to satisfy them. But you did not tell them that you had this problem. Okay, so tomorrow when you catch her, you say you're cheating on me, blah 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 blah. But the first person who cheated, the first person who was the wicked, who is the wicked person, or who was the wicked person, was you, who did not tell her the truth, right? But I am not saying, woman, if your husband has an erection problem, go ahead and cheat. No, that's not what I'm saying, okay? So that's the point. So make sure you tell her before the marriage. So I thank you, because you're saying it, that it happens before the marriage. So my husband say, Raphael, how can the sex happen in public? Yeah, so it has to be in public. Oh boy, they don't sex, I be that, okay? Self-control, bro. Raf, yeah. Machiwe is saying so. Mastella is saying, if you tell a Niger man you have been raped before, the man will take off. Okay, you see the mentality, you see the wrong idea. But you see, it's better you tell the truth than you lie to cover up your whole thing, everything that has happened to you, because you don't want to lose the person. I remember when I met my husband, rather, there were things I told him that he didn't even ask me, right? But I thought to myself that it is right. He has the right to know. If I say I love him and we are about to get married, we are ready to get married, okay? Why should I hide these things from him? Why should I? What if he gets to know tomorrow? What kind of excuse will I give to him tomorrow? So he will then he will not be believing what I'm going to be telling him in the future. If after most of the things I told him while we're dating were lies. Okay, so men, don't just take off when a woman tells you truth. If you know you will not be able to live with the woman, okay, try as much as possible to give her the right advice, to still make her feel comfortable, to make her your friend. And if you know you will not marry her, don't just take off. No. It will make her feel stigmatized. She will feel like she has a stigma. She will then start running away from telling the truth, because she feels like the first person I told the truth run away, so why would I tell the next person that I was raped? Okay, so she would then start hiding. Now the first man did it, but she will not generalize all men to be like that. So you see, so one man can cause the problem. So men, no matter what she tells you, try to put up with it. Try to hold yourself, try to advise her, try to talk to her. What if she was your sister? What if she was your sister? Are you going to run away from her? What are you going to do to your sister if she was involved in rape case, or she was raped? That psychological advice, that thing you would have helped her. Go ahead, help this person, because you know why? She is a human, and she's God's creation. She was created in the image and likeness of God. So what would God do if God was there? So God is putting you in charge. So you be the one to rescue her from that psychological problem. And if you don't want to marry her, then fine. But at least you have impacted her life, such she will never forget. Anytime she ever remember you, she will thank God for meeting a person like you. you. Okay, so don't just take off at the sound of hearing that she was raped. Okay, so you are not also helping her, because we are all our brothers and sisters keepers. Okay, so okay, Sarafa is saying test in public, no doubt they will. Okay, they will at any point be alone. That's my question. No, sir. Okay, he's talking to my husband. So okay, Marcella is saying how they act like being rapists, having HIV. Aha, okay, you see? Aha, so it's not right, like we said. So don't make people feel that they have stigma, okay? So Evangelist Philo is saying, what if the woman cannot have children? How will the man know? It is for better, for worse. They should open up to each other if she knows that he do. Okay, so what if the woman cannot have children? That's another thing. Okay, because some people, okay, that's why I say ask these questions, because they're very important. Okay, you know, getting to know if she was raped, was she a prostitute before, what were the things, what were the complications, if she was a prostitute, how many times, you know, what happened to her. Let her tell you her true story and all that. You know, get to know, did she in the process remove her womb? Was her womb removed, you know, while she was living in a rough life out there? Get to know the truths, you know, get her to tell you the truths. Okay, so when you know the truths, you know that, okay, this person has gone to this extent of removing her womb. Okay, now what exactly would hold the home? If you are not marrying her because she'll produce children for you and all that, then the better reason that you are marrying her is what holds your home. Children or no children, you can always see your wife and be grateful that you married her, right? So it's so important. So what did you get to know before the marriage? It is important. So let her not tell you after the marriage. It's like she hid the truth from you then. Okay, let her tell you that, sweetheart, I'm sorry, but I really went through this and this and that. I you know, it's so pathetic to talk about, but I had to tell you because you're a sincere man, you're a good man, and I wouldn't want to hide it from you. I love to want to tell you the truth ahead of time, so that you know this is my life, this is my past story, and don't worry, I won't feel bad if you don't want to marry me, but I feel that you deserve to know the truth. Okay, so she tells you, and you know, and afterwards you decide to yourself, can I still marry her? Can I live without my own biological children? All right. Okay, because the chances of her of not having children without a womb is 50-50, right? Because God is involved, so God can do all things. Yes. So can I look beyond having my own biological children? Can we go ahead to adopt children? And I still love my wife. So if I have that mind to do it, then I go ahead and marry her, because she told me before time, all right? She did not lie to me. She did not deceive me into, you know, feeling making me feel that she's innocent, she knows nothing, and getting to know that, oh boy, you know. So it's really bad. I've seen people who pretend, women lie that I've not had sex before, I'm a virgin, blah blah blah, been a good girl, blah blah blah. The guy too pretends this. When they get into the marriage, after you know, now wedding night, the guy wants to, you know, devour, or to know that here comes the rivers of water. Okay, so the thing is swimming like rivers of living water. So, but she didn't tell the truth. She didn't tell the truth that she not only had been having sex all her life, but she had also had complications, abortions, and a lot of things. Okay, so, and you are surprised, a woman who told you that I was a virgin, I've always been a virgin, this, but we can tell, right? We can tell, even if there's no blood, because don't forget, a lot of women don't bleed, you know, at their wedding. Even if they are virgins, some of them won't bleed. Why? Because some of them they are matured. Maybe they are 30, or maybe they've engaged in tedious sports activities, because that can make you, you know, that can strain your vagina such that you won't bleed, but you are still a virgin. Okay, so the point is getting to tell the truth. So learn to tell the truth. All right. So, let's continue. Sarah says, Sister Chichi, self-control. Okay, oh. It's true. A lot of men don't have self-control. So it's a problem. Cry prophet said, then don't sin now for them to repent or go for good counseling. Okay, oh, only you know. Okay, so some of them no go counseling. Oh. Who won't go tell you say, excuse me, sir, I slept with one girl like that, or I slept with the girl I'm supposed to marry. Why? Because the church is even making it worse. Okay, the church will make you look like a sinner, like a Satan. Oh my God, stigmatize you and make life miserable and hell for you. I know of a lady, back then in my church where I was attending. This lady had sexual intercourse mistakenly, with the guy that she was going to get married to. Okay, but you know what happened? She did not even go to tell the church leaders or whatever. She told a woman like her. This woman was at Sunday school. Was a Sunday school teacher. And then she told this woman, confidently, confided in her and told her, see what happened. I've asked God for forgiveness and I am afraid I don't know what to do. Gossiper, the woman took and went to the church, told the whole story, blah, blah, blah. The church refused them from getting married just because they've had sex before, coming to the altar. But some people who do the thing, still cover up, come to the altar and tell you, we no do. Bros, we no do. Where does? Just place the and the word. But somebody who the Bible says it is truth that set people free. People tell truth and yet they are being stoned. They say kill him because he told the truth. But you who did not tell the truth, we are praising you. You are the celebrity here. So I don't understand. So I don't know why church people, religious people make people, to feel this awkward, to feel real bad just because they made one mistake. Okay, so I don't advise religious people to do that. It's really, really not bad. So my husband is saying, not all men will run. If the man really loves you, he will stay. All you need is do test if STD and treat them. Okay, if they have STDs, go ahead, treat them. If it's treatable, if it's such that it's not treatable, okay. All right, get to know. So why is not important for you to test? I mean, physical test, body test, having sex before marriage. One of the reasons why it's not important is because of these STDs that are, everywhere. Okay, somebody will say, there are a lot of protection now. We will do the thing, go enter. And I lie, or sometimes you enter. You understand? So it's not okay. I told a story in one of my live broadcasts. I told you guys a story. This guy was a very wealthy guy, very rich, sweet looking, handsome young man. All right, was going to get married to this lady, and she was HIV positive, and the guy never knew that this girl was HIV positive, and the girl never told him, and she knew that she was HIV positive, not that she didn't even know. Okay, and they've dated for God knows how many years. But this happened in my church. I think the church, not the local one I was attending. I think one of the headquarters. That happened, and the news flew everywhere. Then it was really pathetic because this guy had so much money. He had set up a very big wedding, very big party, spent a lot and lots of money, at the wedding day. Bagam, that wedding morning, that Saturday morning, where they are going to say, yes, I do. Because what our church do is that wedding money that morning, they will have the pastor's wife will have to take the girl to go to a clinic or any hospital nearby to run a test, to run HIV test, to run pregnancy test and all that. And they got to know that she was pregnant, and she was HIV positive. And they called the spouse to be, and they say, hello, young man, do you know that your wife is HIV positive? Because if the man is aware that she's HIV positive and still want to marry her too, it's not a church problem, right? So they asked the man, do you know that your wife to be is HIV positive? The guy almost fainted, like what? And that was how the marriage was called off. And fights started right there. Because the guy was so he was so rich, his bodyguards, and got upset, and they started to fight the girl's parents and the girl's people. Fight, I mean physical fight. Hey, so it's really bad. But the guy spent all that money, but thank God, he will only be grateful to God if he did not sleep with the woman, without protection before that day. There's nothing to do about it, right? There's nothing he would do about it. If he had sex with the woman, he's already HIV positive. We're not going anywhere. So that's it. So that's one of the reasons why we should not test like that. So Sarafa is saying, if both of them are surely getting married, and both families and they are sure of their decision, I see nothing wrong. Yeah, sure. The reason why I'm talking about it is that you should ask, and they should tell you the truth. If they tell you the truth and you can live with it, beautiful. Congratulations. I will attend the wedding, my sister. I will attend, my brother. So just invite me, all right? So I'll be there. So it is so important, okay? So Crying Prophet is saying, ordinary touch of the man private part will do the work. That is very simple. Crying Prophet. Chineke. Okay, that's your advice anyway. Hey, okay. So Evangelist Sula is saying there are men who have sex with their wives constantly but don't love them to care for them. That is worse than a man without an erection but cares for years. Okay. Well. For you to you can as well find out if your man is a stingy man, before you say yes to him. Just while you are cutting, that's why you're dating the man. You can know. You can find out if he's stingy, because he's not going to hide it from his family and from you as well. So he will not just be a man who is spending on you while he's dating you, right? You should also be the one that will spend on his siblings, his parents, right? So if he's not, sister, start calculating, be calculating and be saying, if he does not help his mother, he does not help his sisters. He's only buying me anything. Anytime I say buy this, he buys. But the sister is asking for something really little and he's not doing it. Ask yourself, is it for real? Is this not pretense? Is this not pretense? So there are so many ways you can find out. So Sarafa said religion has kept many people in guilt and bondage. That is so true, sir. God bless you, Sarafa. That's true. Mama is saying you never can be too sure until the bride price is paid. So it's better to go and do the right thing. That's true. People are full of pretense. There's so much pretense out there. Sarafa is saying pretense is the norm when it comes to these issues in church. That is so true. Whoa. That is so true. I've seen prostitutes that were living in my area, But one of the days I've seen them few times in church. In some churches they tie their hair, no makeup. These ladies are they have time that they do this work, okay? But they tie their hair, no makeup. I'm like, wow, I've never seen you like this before. Like God bless you. You know what they are doing? They think that, okay, in church you find a good man. In church, you find a sweet husband to marry. So let us pretend to be the good girl, so we get a good man to marry. And we tell him all the lies. We pretend. He wants to touch us like, no, brother, are you not holy? I'm holy and all that. So pretense. In church is where you find armed robbers. You find everything. You find rapists. You find bullies. You find both men and women. You find all sorts of humans, but covered up in suits and in pretense, and they are about to say, yes, I do. Okay, so I'm not saying there are not good people in church. There are a lot of good people, but please shine your eyes and open your brain and be wise. Pretense everywhere, all over the world. It's killing marriages, it's killing relationships, it's killing people. Some people have committed suicide only getting to know some deep things about their spouse that they never got to know before the marriage. So they just went nuts and ended up killing themselves. So, spare your life. Let it be now. Take the decision now, because tomorrow might be too late. So Crying Prophet is saying not everybody that have that self-control is so is better. you not to tempt yourself. Yeah, so that's why it's supposed to be done in public. Sarafa is saying most of the Christians that promotes the dogma of don't touch until you have paid bride price. Bride price have had sex without their spouse before. Okay, thank you, sir. Some of those pastors are telling you, don't do this, don't do this. Yeah, the Bible say, and you have to. We have to keep yourself with the bed undefiled. Some of them don't do the things. Even before they got married to their own wives, they did it. Yes, I know it's good, they're advising you, but they should not nail you to the cross. When they find a youth that did it, they should not nail the youth to the cross and make the youth look like he's the only one in the whole world who had sex before marriage, or who got himself into this kind of mistake. Okay, so they shouldn't make them feel like that. It's a mistake is done. So why are you making them feel like they are devil, they are demons, or they are what? Why judge them? My husband is saying, I don't understand you, Mr. Raphael, but doing the right thing will actually prevent the guilt and shame. But if the mistake has been done already, still go on, okay? Still going something like that. Okay, Sarah, current prophet say you can avoid that alone sin if you really have a problem of self-control. Yeah, that's true. Some Sarah says some will say we didn't sex, okay, but you had long and deep kisses that leaves you so hard that ends up having wet dreams. Oh my god, I'm so excited. What I'm reading today is killing me with laugh. No, of course, some people do not have skin contact when it comes to sex, but those ones, they did have it, and the man is sleeping and having wet dreams, and the woman is as well having wet dreams. Okay, so that's a lot happened. Okay, Sarafa is saying, don't pretend. Yeah, let's not pretend. Let's speak out. Let's say the truth. Sarafa is also saying, most so-called Christians are a bunch of pretenders. Thank you. A bunch of pretenders. Don't go there. They're everywhere. They're in church, they're in banks, they're everywhere. A bunch of pretenders. And they use spiritual looks and spiritual tongues to cover up. I remember when I was doing my Bible school, I saw guys that were speaking in tongue. They can tongue for hours. And by looks and by attitude, you feel like, oh, this person is so spiritual. Being spiritual like that does not guarantee that man understands what marriage is all about, or does not make a good home. It's not a proof that man is going to be a good husband. Open your eyes. Some of them are just pretending. They come close to that sister that they like, and they make sure that they kabash, they speak those tongues and make it look like heaven wants to fall down. They are so active in church because they are eyeing one sister to get her attention, that they are this godly. Okay, so the sister is being carried away by the things that she sees in church and say, oh, this guy is so good. He wears suit. He's always wearing suit and he's always prayerful. I always see him. He's the first to come to church. He's cleaning the church. He's doing Don't be carried away. Don't be deceived. A lot of pretense. So okay, no problem. If he comes to you and he wants you and you agree, you guys are dating, get to know these truths. Let him not use sweet mouth or tonguing or spirituality to cover up these deep truths. Get to ask him this deep truth. It will save you, my sister. It will save you. All right, my brother. So get to ask her as well. So my husband is saying, I don't understand that it is natural to be sexually attracted to your fiancé or fiancé. And if sex happens before marriage, go ahead and still pay the bride price. I think I can't read the remaining comments. I don't know. I'm not seeing all. Pretense case study. Somebody said pretense case study. Okay, so Sarah says sex before marriage is sin, but sex with your wife or assured wife to be is no sin. Wow. Don't go sleeping around and testing every woman. Hebrews call Hebrews call, I think. I can't see the remaining the messages. I don't know why. Okay, so okay, Sarah felt, well, I wouldn't argue whether sex, but what I know is that the Bible is saying keep the bed undefiled, right? So it's then saying that it has to be after marriage before one can have sex, right? So even though this person has assured you that he's going to marry you and all that, well, to me, it's my own understanding and to my own view, I think, you should still not give the man the sex, because some of them, you are actually, he's there just because the sex has not been imputed, like it has not happened. So men, the moment it happens, you discover that love was not really what it has always, you've always heard, right? So that's right, I agree with you. My husband is saying pretenders everywhere. Yeah, Prime Prophet is saying, as a man or a woman, you knew your weakness and you know that which will make you, both of you, to have sex. Avoid it. Okay, yeah, that's true. Avoid any religious people say appearance of evil. Avoid it. Any appearance of evil, avoid it. My husband say, how do you define an assured wife? Okay, that's it. So you can't say, oh, this woman is assured for me, or this man is assured for me, so let me have the sex, just before we get before getting to the marriage. Well, I don't think it's right. Okay, because like you said, Sarah felt, there are a lot of pretenders out there, and an assured woman, even if I hear thus say the Lord, this man is my husband, does not give me the right to say, okay, let's just have sex because God has said you are my husband, or God has said you are my wife, so let's have the sex before I pay your bride price. Okay, so it's my own opinion, I don't think it's right. So Sarah says sex is one of the beautiful things that God made. Let's not demonize it. That's true, sir. God bless you. So Raphael is also saying, I'm talking too much. Shut up, Raphael. No, don't. I'm enjoying you. I'm enjoying today. Oh my God, I'm so blessed with your with all your contributions. I'm so blessed. Okay, so my husband is saying sex itself is not sin. It is just the timing that makes it right or wrong. That's true, sir. God bless you. Where are you going? Please. Okay, he's talking to Sarah Raphael. Crying Prophet is saying the most important thing is that both of you come in conclusion of staying away from sex before you marry, even if you have sex before, or maybe trying to, okay, stay away from it. Okay, I would disturb everybody. No, Sarah Raphael, you're not going anywhere. Don't go anywhere. I want to respect my old age. Sarah Raphael. You're really making my day today. So my husband is saying, please disturb, we are enjoying it. Machinwe is saying, you are not going anywhere, bro Raphael. Okay, that's true. Don't let him not go anywhere. We're going to hold him. Sarafa say 4 decades or 2 scores years, I have got some experience. I understand from what you are writing. I understand what you're saying and where you're going. Okay, Sarafa say I have been through a lot too. Okay, you see, so a lot of people have gone through, some stuffs, but you have to be an in-depth, you have to be a very good close friend to know such secrets of your friends. So Machinwe is saying telling the truth can have sour taste, but not to worry, some of us can swallow it. That's true. That's so true, my God bless you. So telling the truth, well, me, I feel to myself, if I tell you my truth, if I tell you my life, and you choose to mock me about it, and you choose to laugh about it, or you choose to run away, it's your problem. You know why it's your problem? You see this mortal body, I'm going to drop this mortal body here just one day. All of us, one day, this mortal body that we all care about, we are so conscious about, or it's gonna be dropped. So if I was raped before and we are dating and I told you about it and you're feeling that okay, she's dirty already, or she's blah blah blah, this mortal body is the body that was raped. It's not my spiritual body. It's not my spirit man, because the spirit man in me is the man that will leave the earth. So I'm telling you because I ought to tell you the truth. because I am being commanded to tell you the truth. I owe you truth. I owe for anybody I see that I want to tell the truth. I want to share the truth. I want to share my intimacy with. I feel like it's what's telling you. I tell you. Why? Because see, these mortal bodies will drop it. We're not going anywhere with it. It will end here. All the beautiful shapes and all the scars that I've ever had, I will drop it here. It's of no use to me. So if I tell you all those things and you're running away, it's your problem. Okay, catch you in the next word, or catch you anytime I catch you, but that does not define who I am. Who I am is more than the mortal body. I am so above my mortal body. So my husband say, bring your experience, we can learn from it too. That's true. Kind prophet is saying, sex is spiritual and sacred. That's true. Sarafa is saying, I'm well equipped to help in this area. Okay, I'm going to invite you tomorrow, Sarafa. Okay, so you share your experience. I'm going to invite you. Let's talk about it. I beg. I'm loving your experience. I'm loving what you're saying. Okay, kind prophet, I better leave that thing. Okay. Sarafa is saying sex is fleshy and natural. What is the sacredness in sex? Okay, bad. That's serious. Okay, I'm having debate here already. Okay, my gift is saying, Bro Rafa, you're not going nowhere because you are being practical and we are learning from you. Wealth of experience. That's great. Thank you. Sarafa is saying, we are not the only animals that have sex. That's true. That's true. That's true. Well, are there any animals that on earth that doesn't have sex? Well, I'm yet to find out. All animals have sex, but the difference is that that's the way God wants it to be, so we don't become like all animals. Okay, He made us in His own image and likeness, and that's why He wants us to, be like Him. He don't want us to have sex like all animals that don't have girlfriends or wives. They don't get to pay bride price. So my husband say, cry prophet is not by power. Okay, if God doesn't help you, your decision alone is powerless. That's true. You are disturbing, but trying to put up your point and how you view sex before marriage. That's Pastor Kind Prophet there. Kind Prophet, I hate it when people spiritualize sex. Okay. Sarafa is saying, Topsy, don't mind me, oh, low. Low. No, I'm enjoying you. I understand what you're saying, but just to put a balance so we don't become animals. Okay, that's what I'm saying. So we don't become animals that don't have wives and don't have girlfriends. Okay. They'll go about have sex, but of course you didn't put it that way. You said if the person is a sure wife or a sure husband, then do it. Well, okay, that's your own opinion, but my opinion is no, don't do it. If it's possible for you to keep yourself before the marriage, why not? Okay, Crime Prophet say yes, but we are the only ones made in the image of God, and also God living in us. That's true. Sarafa say anal sex is madness and dirty. That's true. Okay, Sarafa is going. I think he's going to work. Okay, my husband said, I understand why sex is spiritualized. It somehow became the only sin the church preaches against, fornication and adultery. So sex has been overemphasized. I think so. That's true, sir. That's so true. Crime Prophet is saying yes, but we are the only animals that are made in. Okay, I think we've read that. Machimo is saying when it comes to sex, they remember your body is theirs. But when it comes to money, the story change. It is not mine. Woman, I am the head of the family. I work for the money. Wait, any amount I want, I give to you. You don't tell me how to control my money. You didn't tell me how to spend my money. All right. But when it comes to our body, you own it. Okay. Don't go there. Don't do that. It's not right. We own everything. We own your money. You own our body. Everything is shared. So my husband is saying any man who is asking for anal sex definitely needs to see some psychiatrist. That's true. But some men will not understand. They don't even have they don't even have understanding when it comes to, you know, anal sex, and they just want to go into having anal sex. See, it does not matter if you are having anal sex with your wife. So okay, let me tell you the logics, let me tell you the true story. Some men don't want to have, they don't want to, now read my lips, they don't want to have anal sex with their wives, but they want to have anal sex with a woman outside, right? I'm not talking about adultery here. What I'm even talking, not just the adultery that you are committing, but the fact that you even want to have anal sex with somebody. I mean, that person could also be somebody else's wife, could also be somebody else's sister. So imagine, you are also destroying God's creation. Why are you trying to have anal sex with people? You are, let's even remove the fact that you are married in it, okay? So it's a no thing, whether you're a youth, whether you are single or not single. Anal sex is terrible. It's nothing. It's no go area. It's no go area. That's why, you know, when homosexuals come out and they say, hey, I want to be a homosexual and I want to be a gay and all that, and they are having to have sex with themselves. You know, they don't know what they are doing. They're crazy. It's crazy because there are a lot of things they don't even understand that is happening with them. You know. And some of them are just pretending because they are suffering. They are suffering in darkness and they cannot even voice out because they are the one who choose to be gays, okay? So, Crime Prophet say yes, but the truth is that sex is not the only physical, but also, it's not only physical, but spiritual. So, there are many ways the scriptures point to it, okay? That's true. So. Aisha, you missed. Please watch again. So, share this video. I believe what we talked about today is going to help a lot of people. So don't forget, my YouTube channel is Topsy Gift. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel and get as many messages. And I have my personal songs on my YouTube channel. Get to hear my sweet voice. Tell me if it's sweet or not. The next I say, including men can't stand women who snore. That's true. So it's vice versa. If you cannot keep up with it, well, know what you can do about it. So my gift is saying, Clem, it's important to ask, so because some people can do the unthinkable when it comes to sex without even considering their partner. That's true. That's so true. So please ask. So ask the anal sex. Ask oral sex. So ask vagina. Ask as many questions as possible, because see, this is the person you are going to get married to. This person you're going to say, I do till death. Us do part till death. Before we part ways, okay? So ask as many questions, even if it sounds foolish. If the man thinks it sounds foolish, don't be, you know, don't feel embarrassed. Ask that question. Let him give you answers. Let that woman give you the answers before you tie that knot, my brother. Before you tie that knot, my sister. Don't be carried away by love. She's beautiful. He's handsome. He's cute. He's sexy. He's romantic. Oh, he's so kind. He's so caring. Oh, he's this, that. It's all good, but ask the relevant questions that will help you tomorrow not to be under pressure to go and look for sugar daddy or sugar son, you know. So please just ask the right question and get as much answers as you want, and then make your decision. Okay, my husband is saying, is sleeping in separate rooms a solution to the snoring problem? Okay. Sleeping in separate rooms. If sleeping in separate rooms can solve it, why not? Why? You know what? What I'm saying is, getting to ask your spouse, do you snore? Do you snore, woman? Do you snore, man? If yes, and you know you can put up with it, and you are thinking, okay, would it be okay if we get married and we sleep in separate rooms? Would you like it? Is it okay by you? And the person's like, okay, why not? I will sure love it. Beautiful. That has solved it already, right? So that's a you know, thumbs up there. So excuse me, but if you cannot put up with it, excuse me, tell the person the truth and Take your decision. So my gift is saying, if you accept, so right, if you accept a snoring spouse, be ready for constant night of vigil. That's true, because some women cannot sleep. Like, they can't stand a snoring husband. No, they can't stand it. So, so if you are saying yes, so it's okay. Make sure that you not start having night vigil and start looking for trouble and start telling the man every time you snore. Boy, you don't. But he told you now that he snores before you got married to him. So why are you complaining? Why are you shouting? All right. So Machima is saying, if only we can be truthful to ourselves, honesty and understanding can resolve the issues that rises from love relationship. That is so true, ma. So true. God bless you, Machime. It's so true. So if truth, they say, set people free. Truth set people free. So if you can be truthful to yourself, there are a lot of things that we can do away with. Okay, yeah, but we need to be truthful. We need to tell ourselves the truth. Okay, so my Vanessa is saying, not at all. Marriage is adapting to each other's weak and strong side, including snoring. Okay, no wahala. Okay, Machia says, some of these issues were not fault of theirs, but due to stigma and fears of rejection, they hide the truth from this truth. They hide from the truth. That's true. That's so true. So people are afraid of being rejected or being stigmatized, being pushed away and all that. So they feel like, I've told the first man that came, I told him the truth, he ran away. I told the second man, he ran away. I told the third man, he ran away. Man, I don't want to lose this one. Oh, let me keep the truth. All right. So you see, that's it. So bad. So bad. So that's why I'm saying thank you, Vanessa. All right. My Chinwe is saying most of the problems can be resolved. That's true. They can be resolved. Most of them can be resolved. My Chioma, right? My Chioma is saying, Igwe is saying, if a man is impotent and does not disclose it, he will definitely get a divorce once I find out. Oh my God, you see it now. That, you know the problem. I told my husband today that, you know the problem. I think, was it today or yesterday? While I was preparing this message, I told my husband that some women or some men, people just get married and they find out that, oh, their husband is impotent or something is wrong, and they say, I want a divorce, and they get the divorce. They're out of the marriage. Let's say it's 1 month or 2 months or 3 months after the marriage or so that you found that and you get out. Now the question becomes, why did she leave the marriage? You know why? Because when you get married, both the people you don't know and the people you know have known that you are married. Hey, congratulations everywhere. Oh, hey, sweet marriage, oh, sweet home, blah, 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 right? Now, you get out of the marriage. The whole blame will be on the woman. They don't even want to know what happened that made the woman leave her home. They say, she's a stupid girl. She's this, she's that, she's crazy. It's foolishness for any woman to leave her marital home, to leave her husband, no matter what the man does. So the whole blame will be shifted to the woman. Now, the question is, how do you start explaining to everyone out there that, wait, though, the reason why I left that home is because that man is impotent, So they don't even know what the problem is, but they're already raining insults on you. But okay, so is it good you left? Beautiful, you left. It's good, but but some people are seeing it in the wrong way that you left the marriage. But these are something we are supposed to even ask before we get into the marriage. But because we were either blinded by love or by religion or by fear of, if I ask the man, he will get upset and say, what kind of woman is this? Why are you asking this kind of stupid questions? Why? Blah, blah, blah. And then the fear of losing the man, he goes away because you asked him, do you have erection problem? Blah, blah, blah. So the fear of losing the man, you just package, do packaging. And you enter the marriage and just to find out that, whoa, this man is important. He's impotent. So now you are leaving the marriage. So it's crazy. Oh, Machinwe, thank you so much. You say you are God-fearing, Topsy. Your conscience is awake. Some of us romance with our consciences. So thank you so much, my God bless you. Even you too. Your comments are super, and you tell the truth. You don't paint the truth. I love that. God bless you, ma. Machoma is saying, please, you need to be sure of the maturity level of your man before you tell him things. In some cases, men have used some information against. Okay, I didn't see the. I don't know why I can't see the remaining. Um, what's it called? The remaining words that you type. Okay, so I think it's my phone setting. I think so. So that's so true. That's so true. That's so true. Try to understand the level of his understanding before you even tell him the such kind of informations, so he does not use it against you. My husband is saying, to prevent divorce, it is better to find out about his erectile dysfunction before the marriage. That's true. That's why I'm saying, I'm speaking up. Oh, please ask the questions before you get yourself, fixed into problem, and you are looking for a way out. And it's looking like there's no way out. Everybody's telling you, sit there. You made the decision. Sit there. So Machama is saying there is nothing like for better, for worse. Who introduced this? Oh my God. Oh, I'm laughing my ass out today. It is for better, for worse. So I've not heard it in church. She said, good. Machama is saying, good job, Topsy. Thank you so much, man. God bless you. Thank you. Oh, well, I don't know if it's a ma or it's a Carol Fry. He said that's why it's not good to trust any man. Well, it's not good to trust people, yeah, but you still have to be truthful, because truth will eventually set you free. Truth will help you. It's better to tell the truth than to hide under the shadow of pretense and lies, and eventually what you were running away from, what you didn't want to tell, becomes something that the whole world will hear. All right, so it's a problem. Recently, I think, I don't know if it's recently or so, I was going through YouTube, and I saw that this guy, there's this actor, I've forgotten his name. There's this actor that his wife was pregnant, flew her to United Kingdom, I think. She got her baby, but you know what? The baby becomes an albino. The baby becomes an albino, and the guy is fair, but the woman isn't she fair? Not really that fair like the man. So the man is like, where did you get an albino child from? I am not an albino. There's no trace of an albino in my family. There's no trace of an albino in your own family. Where did you get an albino child from? You have been cheating on me, blah 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 blah. And the man is calling for a divorce. Okay, he's calling for a divorce, all because he does not understand how come he's having an albino child. He abandoned that woman, in UK, is it UK or US or so? He abandoned her there, never paid the bills, and flew back to Nigeria. He left the woman and the baby there. Okay, so some really 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 troublesome issue. The question I asked myself, what exactly would that woman do? How would she, if now she does not control finance, how would she pay the bills? Where is she got? Oh my God, trouble at home. So my marriages are having lots and lots of problems, so we have to ask some deep questions so we save ourselves from lots and lots of problems out there. So Carol Fry is also saying, and they make people to lie. That's true. It's so true. They make people to lie. My husband is saying church talks about fornication and adultery as if they are the only sin. And that's true. So people would rather hide their sexual sins. Of course. The only sin we get to look at for is either gossip, malice, blah blah blah. We see, but people will hide that one. You are always condemning them off, so they hide it and they wouldn't want to tell the truth. My husband is also saying, why must they wait till the wedding morning to do the test? I don't know why that I don't really know where that idea came from, that they had to wait till that, that's that. I don't know about your churches, for every one of you are watching out there, I don't know about your religious churches how it's done. I mean, my own church, that wedding morning, they take you straight up to the hospital. The pastor's wife take you straight up to the hospital to go and do pregnancy test and HIV test right that morning. So so that's it. So if you're HIV positive and your spouse did not know about it, marriage, cancer, okay, so with all the stuff and everything you spent, nobody will pay you back, right? So that's it. So, but not just the money, but the heart, the shame, the disgrace, the pain that it costs you, the psychological trauma you had to go through, and all that. So having to date somebody for a few years or few months and all that, and only to find out on the wedding day that this person has some terrible disease that they are going to go into the marriage with you. I mean, some people have hearts, and it's terrible, it's crazy. And you've been showing this person love, you've been telling the person your whole truth, and you are so open, and this person has been hiding this deep truth from you, only to find out on the wedding day. God bless the man if he had unprotected, no, you say God bless him, or sorry for the man, if he had unprotected sex with her. She's HIV positive. There's nothing to do about it. You've had an unprotected sex just before that day you're about to say yes, and you just got to know that she's HIV positive. Where do you start your life from? This is what makes men begin to drink, want to kill. They just want to commit suicide because they can't believe that after loving this woman, the way she is, took her like your partner, you already started treating her like your wife. You've done so much for her, and she had to keep this deep truth from you. It's really heartbreaking. It's really, really heartbreaking. So most people want to commit suicide. So Machinwe is saying we all sinned. We all have sinned and come short of the glory of God. That's true. We need to empathize with people and their situation and support them. That's true, my God bless you. My husband said that's true, but most pastors don't understand this. They condemn people and stigmatize them as if they don't themselves are sinless. That's true, as if they are sinless, as if they don't commit sin. Yeah, so we need to speak up. If those pastors are not telling us truth, let's tell ourselves the truth. Okimachi will say they will use Oboju to shut you down. I don't understand which one is Oboju. What is Oboju? Oboju are open eyes, okay? Yeah, it's true. They will use their authoritative words and voice and kind of attitude to shut you down, to make you feel like the worst human on earth. When you mistakenly have sex before marriage, they want to nail you to the cross. It's like they want to even persecute you more than they did to Jesus on the cross of Calvary. As if you've committed the worst sin on earth. As if you've committed the worst sin on earth, and it's as if that sin is unforgivable. And meanwhile, you have asked God for forgiveness. Even before you even asked God for forgiveness, He had even forgiven you, right? But the pastor that is even a human being like you, who is also prone to sin, who is also prone to committing sins, right? He's not the one nailing you. Jesus did not nail you to say you committed sin, but this pastor is trying to nail you, make you feel condemned. It's really bad. So if he thinks he's not committing adultery because he's a married man, and what about sin of anger and other sins? Are they not equal? Are they not all the same sin? So thank you so much. It's been a wonderful, wonderful time with you guys today. I've just enjoyed myself. Today is super, 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 super awesome. I hope we continue this topic tomorrow. I'm going to find out more points that we talk about, questions you should ask your spouse to be, sexual questions, and then other general questions. You should ask them before you say, yes, I do. Being a man or a woman, it's really important, okay? It's both sides. We should not shy away from it. Be blunt, be truthful, and save your life now than getting into, the ditch tomorrow that will take your life, okay? So thank you so much for your time. I so enjoyed today. I'm so happy. Machime say thank you, Topsy. It was though provoking topic. Well done. Thank you, ma. Yeah, it's provoking, to those who will not want to speak up, who will not want to hear the truth, they'll get upset, okay? But it's the truth. We have to speak it. We have to. This is the era where truth is flying and people are attacking all the wrong, practices that we have been doing there. Let's clean it. Let's clean up all these things for our children to have the boldness to ask the right question before they get into, marriages. All right. So thank you so much. Please, if you've not shared the video, continue. Please share. Inbox it to your friends and families. Let them watch and let them learn. All right. So I'll see you next time. I remain my humble self, Topsy, Topsy. So don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Topsy Gifts. Okay, you see my logo there. All right. So I'm be blessed. All right. Thank you. See you tomorrow, guys. So see you whenever I come live again. So ciao. Have a blessed day. Bye.